Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Got a video for you guys on coins that I think are great buys right now with a little bit of red in the market. Some of these coins could make you some serious gains in the upcoming bull run, and I think now may be a good time to dollar cost average into some of these. So I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. All right, so I'm going to cover some coins in this video that I think are good buys right now, are coming into some good buying zones because we had a little bit of a correction in the market now. Some of the Solana coins and some of these other ones are pumping really hard right now. So those are the ones that I tend to stay away from while they're pumping. And I try to look at ones that are down right now, and those are the ones you want to pick up that are good projects, that are solid projects that I think will do really well later in this bull run. And while they're on sale and nobody's interested in them, that's the time to pick them up. Don't FOMO into these ones that are already pumping. That's the way to lose. So let's jump into it here. All right, so our current total market cap for crypto is 2.6 trillion, down from a little over 2.8 trillion recently. You know, Bitcoin's down to 67,000 as of this recording, down from 75,000. So it's had a little bit of a correction here, and not too extreme, but you know, it has had a healthy correction. Ethereum down from $4,000 down to $3,400, so that's had a decent correction. Solana doesn't care. It's going up in price and it's continuing to climb, so it's up over 30% for the week. But there's a lot of coins here, as you can see, that are in the red. And there's some that are up, and you know, like Phantom, Dog with Hat, some of these meme coins, especially Jupiter, stuff like that. It's up 80% for the 7-day. Some of these Solana coins are really pumping right now with Solana, Pith Network, and so on. So you want to focus on the ones that are on sale. That's kind of how you play this game. If you jump into these ones that have already come up in price and FOMO into them, that's when you can get burned because the gains have already been made. You want to buy them while they're on sale, and then when they take off, that's when you take your profits out. So let's jump into these here. The first one I think is a decent buy right now is Chainlink. If we look at the 3-month average on here, it did get up to like $22 recently, so it's had a little bit of a correction down to $18, and it may come down under that in the 17 some range here. I think this is a good price to pick some of this up if you don't have any in your portfolio and you're looking for a solid blue chip to add. Sure, you could add some Solana. Solana's likely to go higher than what it is right now, but with it already being right at $200, the chances of you getting, you know, a 5x out of it are possible. You might get a 5x if it gets to $1,000 this bull run. But I would say a more realistic price range is somewhere probably in $400 to $600 range, which is like a 2 to 3x from its current price. Sure, it could go higher, but you want to try to get your money into the ones that I think, unless you're just looking for a safe coin, then definitely Solana is going to be a good one to put money in if you're looking for something to just, you know, grow some of your money and have like a store of value. But keep in mind there could be a bit of a correction on Solana before it takes off into those higher prices. But long term, you're going to do fantastic with Solana. But if you're looking to make some bigger gains with Solana already pumping to $200, I would try to focus on these other ones that haven't taken off yet. So Chainlink, I think, is a good solid project. It has a lot of adoption, a lot of gaming projects launching on Chainlink and so on. And I think this one's probably going to do well over $100 in this bull run. And that's going to get you, you know, at least a 5x or more out of this one for the, you know, probably into late this year and 2025, as long as the bull run continues on like, you know, like it typically has in the past. The next one I got here is Filecoin. Now this one was up to like $12 recently, down to $8 and something as of this recording. And this one has been a solid project, and DPIN, as you guys know, has been a huge narrative for this bull run. So if you don't have some Filecoin in your portfolio and you've been looking to pick some up, this might be a good entry for you. Now keep in mind it could continue to come down into the $8, $7 range in the future here, especially if we get the correction towards the halving. We just don't know what's going to happen. But you want to, you know, put a little bit of funds into some of these projects now if you're looking to pick some up. Don't go all in. You want to have some dry powder on the side in case the prices continue to go lower, because that can definitely happen. We may see some red months up ahead, or we may be just cooling off and then we're going to take off again. really hard to say because this market's been really goofy. So just be careful. I wouldn't go all in on anything. I would just dip in, get a little bit in, and then if we get a further dip, dollar cost average to get your price down even lower. But like I said, really difficult to tell what exactly the market's going to do. The next one I got here is Optimism. This one was up to like $4.50 recently. So it's had a decent correction down to about $3. So this one I think is a good buy, and this is a good solid project. Optimism is a fantastic project and one that I think will do really well in the upcoming bull run. I may do an Optimism video later to go over my price targets and stuff on this one, but I'm not going to cover that in this video because I don't want it to be too long. But Optimism is a decent project if you're looking to have something solid in your portfolio that is a larger project. The next one I got here is Beam. This is a fantastic gaming project. This one has had a bit of a correction. It was over 4 cents recently and almost to 4.5 cents, and then it's dipped down to about 3 cent range now. So a little bit of a correction on this one would be a good time to maybe add some to your portfolio if you're looking for a really good solid gaming project that hasn't had a full bull run yet. These are the ones that can do really well, these virgin coins. And as you can see, this one is been doing really solid for a new project, and this one I think is going to continue to grow with the market, especially with it being a big gaming project. This one could do really well. The next one I got here is Portal. As you guys know, I am an early investor in Portal. Did really well on this one, but this one has had a correction. It launched at around $3 to $4, and then it's come down under $2 now. Under $2 for Portal I think is a fantastic buy. This one, I would say you have a good chance of getting a 10x or so out of this one in the bull run. I would expect this one to get into the billions of market cap fairly easily in the bull run. But you got to keep in mind too, there's about 16% of the coins in circulation, almost 17%, and so there is going to be some dilution of the value in the bull run. But I still think Portal at this price is a good buy if you're looking to have a solid, bigger gaming project in your portfolio. They are going to be doing some amazing things here over the course of this bull run. And they have fantastic marketing, as you guys have seen, and a huge following. So I think Portal is one of those must-haves in your portfolio if you don't have it. Another good one that's a smaller micro cap is Illumia. This is Illumia Crowns, I believe it's called. The ELU is the ticker, ELU. And this one is a Solana project as well. And this one under 2 cents I think is a great buy. If you look at the 3-month history on this, it did get over 4 cents at one point. So it's down over 50% on this recent move. So I think ELU is a great buy right now. And the game, if you go to their website and check it out, is absolutely fantastic. I don't think you can go wrong with having this one. It's backed by Animoca Brands, which is one of the biggest investors in crypto, and they have a lot of partnerships, and I think this one will do really well once we get into the main bull run. Another fantastic gaming project, if you're looking for adding one to your portfolio, is CryoWar. The ticker is CWAR, CWAR. This one at 3 cents I think is a great buy. It was at over 5 cents recently, so it's had a decent correction, about 40% correction on this one. And this is on Solana as well, so this is a great gaming project on Solana. I'm not invested in this one, but I may consider adding some to my portfolio soon because this one looks like it could do really well. And if you look at the history on this one, this was at over $4 at one point, which is like 100x from its current price. Now, you do have to keep into consideration this was the peak of the last bull run when it hit $4 and some cents. Let's look at the total. Actually got over $6 is the all-time high on this one. So it's down 99%, but it still is a solid gaming project. They're still building and doing fantastic on this one. And, this $6, $4 price target may not be realistic because the circulating supply was much lower than, I'm sure. So, take that with a grain of salt. But I would expect this one to do fairly well compared to where it's at now, with it only being an $8 million market cap. So for it to get to an $80 million market cap, that's a 10x from here. And I would expect this one to likely get into probably the hundreds of millions of market cap possibly in this bull run. So if you're looking for a small gaming project to add to your portfolio, CryoWar may be one to take a look at. Remember, guys, do your own research. These are projects that I think are fantastic to add to your portfolio. You can also take a look at some of them like Medicaid. That's another great gaming project out there. The price on that one is fairly decent right now as well. And I think that one's going to do quite a bit better than where it's at now. So you could look at MCAID, Medicaid. There's a bunch of other ones out there. I'm not going to cover them all in this video. But I know I'm going to get some comments below. Hey, you forgot this one. You forgot this one. Yeah, I'm sure I forgot a lot of them, guys, but it's time to, if you're looking to add some coins to your portfolio and you've been sitting on the sidelines, now is a dip. I would, if it was me, I would start adding some of these to my portfolio. I'm not telling you guys what to do because nothing on this channel is financial advice. Do your own research. We could come even lower and these prices might be lower, but we may not. We may just have a cool off and take off again. Really hard to say what's going to happen for sure, but we've been really bullish for really long, and a correction has been due. Is this the correction, or are we just at the start of it? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, so the way I play that game is I pick up a little bit, add it to my portfolio, and save a little bit in case we go lower to pick up even more at lower prices, just in case they come lower. But long term, I think they'll do fantastic with some of these projects. Like I said, I can't tell you for sure what they're going to do, but these are ones that I've looked at, and they look like solid, promising projects with great teams and, a lot of good backers behind them. You don't want to go with the really high-risk plays that can be really risky. I think some of these have some great projects backing them, so I think they'll do pretty well. But that's pretty much what I got for this video, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Make sure you hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and we'll see you on the next video.